We're going to be going once again. This is Battle of Kylo. First team to 500 points will win. And win all the glory of absolutely nothing. So here we go. Team JBUO taking on, even when we win, I think their tag is gonna be lose or something like that. But here we go, guys. 3 seconds to go. Swiftest bus being thrown out on all sides, opening with the map. We're gonna check out the splits here now. Here we go. It looks like blue team's gonna send their elementalist over here to the mansion. Meanwhile, over there, red team looks like they're gonna be putting their elementalist onto the trebuchet here, with their elementalist going for windmill. We do have. Other than that, though, it does look like a pretty common mesh. No, we actually have blue team's. We have blue team's elementalist rather going over here for the win. No, a complete split. 3 members of the blue team going in for windmill instantly here. It actually looks like Skovex is just going to completely jump off of that and move away from that fight, which will give them both the side points here directly off the bat. Looking over here at the windmill now, that looks like it is being capped uncontestedly now in favor of our blue team. Going back in here to middle, obviously, with no surprise, the red team will get middle, as they really just didn't go for that. Other than that, though, really everyone is sort of everywhere now, doing their own little thing. We got a 1v1 compromised over here between Illusionary Truth and Skovex. Taking a look at Illusionary Truth now, seeing how he's holding off here. We're gonna focus on this 1v1 for a bit while we wait for a fight to materialize in another spot. Looks like actually Skovex might come out on top here. No, Illusionary Truth. But anyway, we'll come back to that in a minute. Over here in the clock tower now, we sort of have a fight taking place out here on the ledges now. Going over to Marilak's point of view, the Necromancer here, taking a look at it now. Taking out Illusionary Truth, he sort of gets ganked by 3 members of the red team. He's in a tough spot now, and he is going to go down. A lot of members of the red team around him, but H-Man's going to come in and try to res him nonetheless. Another member of the blue team comes up to reinforce him now. He is in stealth, but he's going to be out of that now pretty quickly. Illusionary Truth does look like he will get up here, despite damage that's constantly coming in for the red team. Actually, no, it does look like there may be a stop. This is actually extremely close, trying to get Illusionary Truth up desperately. Purebred going to come in, and no, the stop gets interrupted there at the last second by Wacky. Nicely done indeed. Member of the red team getting extremely low here, and yes, they will manage to get the Illusionary Truth up. Nicely done by the blue team there. However, at the same time, QTH-Man has gone down. I don't know if red team saw it or not, but he did go down over here in this corner now. Red team trying to come in. A knockback from Illusionary Truth will allow H-Man to get back into play there. Going back over here, Velrose is extremely low. He actually almost went down there, but he did manage to heal himself just in time there. We do have a Happy Kid down off point. And again, all these people are moving over here onto the mansion. And I'll slow down the cast now. Looking at H-Man once more, trying to stomp out Pura at this point. And he looks like he will get that down. Actually, she'll go down to damage, so she'll be knocked out. Viola here is has also just gone down. Meanwhile, Marilak has been mowed, so he's going to be forced off the point there for a little bit. And now we have Skovex here in misform at the moment, retreating away from the point. H-Man actually missing that ride the lightning a little bit there. Viola, however, as well as Miralax are down off point, being very inconvenient. Overall, a pretty spread out game so far. Really no focal point, and really neither team really focalizing themselves on a single point. There's a lot of off point fighting, and it's really just been one glumped up fight for the entire match so far. It does look like we have blue team deteriorizing over here at the middle now, and I don't think Control was ready for this. He almost went down almost instantly, trying to dodge around, keep himself alive. However, most of his cooldowns has been used. His Judge's Intervention is still available, but I'm not sure how much that is going to help him. He's going to run off point here now and let his heal come up and have a Happy Kid, the engineer over here, take the point for, actually Skovex rather, take the point for him. Beyond that, though, we do have the reinforcements coming in for red team and blue team now. A Happy Kid. Skovex is bursted down by Wacky, and a Happy Kid is going to get taken down now. Skovex instantly popping that misform, and Control not able to take the burst coming in from the blue team. He's going to try to get the res up, but no, it's not going to happen. He's going to get knocked out as well, and blue team will be taking control of the clock tower. Meanwhile, over here at the windmill, we have a 2v2 taking place at the moment. We have H-Man retreating actually from this point. Purebred down over here, I believe. So let's go over to his point of view. Red team, a lot of their members are knocked out. 3 members of the red team are currently out of play for the time being. Viola Rose is in a plague form now, using that defensive cooldown. Blue team, however, has maintained control over 2 of these points. They're up by about 100 points right now. 183 points for our blue team, and only 88 points for the red team. Viola Rose sitting back here, capping, trying to keep herself alive, and doing quite a good job at it so far. But the Mesmer from Illusionary Truth is going to come in and get the burst off. Going to pop into his, death shroud just in time, really. But the question is, when she comes out of it, will only 2.7k health. Is she going to be able to keep herself alive? And it doesn't look like she will. She's going to get knocked out. Miralak over here in the corner will also be knocked out. It's not looking good for the red team. They did manage to get the capture over here on the windmill now, but they're really having a tough time branching out from other points. And looking at it now, we're going to see Illusionary Truth getting somewhat low here, but at the same time, not really wasting any relentlessness. Still jumping in. Miralak will get stomped out by members of the red team, or by members of the blue team, rather. And Illusionary Truth manages to keep himself alive. Well done by himself there. Blue team currently up at 240 points. The red team is down at 100 points right now. And And now we are going to have Violet Rose getting chained down here with CCs. She will be taken down. Members of the blue team collapsing all around her there. And it does look like they may be able to get her up. We did have a Sanctuary going on, but Control, unfortunately, I think Control's problem here is that he's a little bit too squishy to be able to take this, and unfortunately, because of that, they're going to have to abandon Violet. Violet Rose is not going to be able to hold on to that, and she's going to get taken down. Pick up the map here. We do have a bit of a 1v1 skirmish going on over here between a Mesmer and a Necromancer. Miralac over here. It doesn't look like Miralac's actually going to jump off point here and try to sort of decap over here, but the issue is that he's not the most mobile fellow. So Wacky is really more than likely just going to be able to contest that right along with him. Back over here at the clock tower, though, because of that, and I actually think this was done on purpose, because of a diversionary play that pulled the elementalist off the point here. It really just allowed them the red team to come in there and decap that. So that was actually pretty well played there by Miralac. Sort of forcing Wacky off of that middle point and giving mid almost for free to the red team. And now, other than that, it does look like we have this sort of calmed waters for the timing. We have this 1v1 taking place over here, as well as another 1v1 between two elementals taking place in the clock tower. We'll take a look at that, but we do have a 2v1 right now taking place. Miralax and Violet was taking on Wacky, and now Happy Kid, who has also joined the fight here. Wacky is also extremely low, and it doesn't believe he has any cooldowns left. He's into 6 seconds till his water form. It's not going to be enough. He's going to get taken down here, and Miralax and Violet will have a free ticket to stop him. They just still have his mist form available if they want to try to have a Happy Kid get him up. I'm actually going to jump over here to a Happy Kid's point of view now. He does not have Elixir R, so unfortunately will not be able to use that to rest his teammate, and he himself is going to be in a bit of trouble here with all these conditions being ticked over him. So red team here flipping the map completely around here, now 2 points in their advantage, but they are still down by a little under 150 points here. And looking at it now, they will stomp on, blue team will be stomping out Miralac here. Violet Rose being the last bastion of defense. Oh, he gets pulled off there, but jumps back on nice and by Violet Rose. Gets pulled off, and Skovex also coming in to support. Happy Kid popping his Elixir R to get out of there. Sorry, popping his Elixir S to get out of there. Skovex wasting no time, relentlessly chasing him off the point here now. He's going to try to take him down, but Happy Kid's doing an excellent job of judging around here as well. Skovex gets pulled into a bit of a burst chain from the Mez there, but he was able to pop his mist form to avoid a lot of that. Jumping over now to Skovex's point of view, taking a look at how he's doing, taking down other members of the blue team. Happy Kid getting somewhat low here, but he still, I believe he still has some cooldowns available to himself, and his heal should be up any minute now. Other than that, Violet Rose has also gone down because of the residual AoE from members of the blue team, or from members of the blue team that came out there. Like I mentioned, QTH-Man trying to come in there, trying to keep the aggressionless point, but it's really not happening for them at the moment. 217 points for the red team, no capture points for the blue team, but they're still up by over 100 points. They just need to keep in mind that while they do have this healthy lead for the blue team right now, they do need to get points back. It does look like that H-Man will be reclaiming the magic here soon, so that's going to help them out a bit there. Back over here at the clock tower, which has a fight which has been broiling for some time now. Control running a little bit less of a tanky build for Guardians than we're usually used to here, taking on Wacky at the moment. Wacky having a bit of trouble getting on point. Control, unfortunately, was not able to keep him off for long enough in order to get that full cap off. And at the same time, we do have Illusionary Truth coming into this middle fight as well to take down Control. So more than likely, Control, as we're going to see here now, will be taken out. Back over here at the windmill, we have a swarm already erupting. Purba has been taken out. Eleanor Reed trying to deal a lot of damage, taken out. Violet is going to get pulled up by that Focus 4 from the Mesmer there. And Purba is still down. She's still in it, but unfortunately, Violet Rose is not going to be able to get her back up, and Violet Rose will now be defending this point solo. And more than likely, blue team will be taking her down soon too. And yes, just no surprise there. Happy Kid will be knocking out Violet Rose, and blue team may have possible 3-cap under their belt here now. I'm gonna open up the map, see what else their action has been erupted. And again, a very split up game here. Miralac taking on QTH-Man over here off the point. We do have going to have Wacky to come in to support Miralac there, so it's gonna be and a little bit of lag there. Control sort of ignoring that little side fight going on there. More focused on getting on that middle point, getting the decaps off. Red team realizes they need these decaps now. Oh, but unfortunately, Wacky's gonna pour onto the point and stop any chance of that from happening now. Going once again back over here to the windmill. We did have a disconnect? No, probably missed all that symbol there. We did have windmill go back into blue team's control, and they're not going to hold that and be only 40 points away from victory here. Back over here now, directly off clock tower here, we have this bit of all-point skirmish engaged now. Pyramids knocked down, Miralac's knocked down. Excellent job by the blue team. Two members getting bursted down, trying to res each other up. Illusionary Truth with an amazing burst combo there. And a GG has been called in favor of the blue team, so they are going to take this round. Congratulations to blue team. An amazing job, some amazing team play. Red team did do their best, had some nice plays of themselves as well, but unfortunately, in the end, blue team did come out on top. And that'll be the end of that game.